So at this point in the year of 2025, we all know that climate change is a thing. But now that it's this widespread knowledge that it is in fact a thing, should we actually care about it? The short answer is yes. But why should we care about it this time? I mean, climate change has been happening since the creation of the Earth. In fact, throughout Earth's history, the planet has experienced ups and downs in periods that we call interglacial and glacial periods. Interglacial periods being one that we're in right now, where the Earth is extremely hot and dry, and glacial periods being, well, ice ages. However, there is a big difference that's oftentimes neglected between this interglacial period that we are currently experiencing and the interglacial periods that have existed throughout Earth's history. And that is that this instance of climate change is human induced. In fact, as of August of 2024, it was an almost unanimous consensus, that being anywhere between 97 and 99.9% of climate scientists all agreeing that climate change in this instance is due to human activities, namely because of our carbon dioxide emissions. For instance, this is data produced by NASA showing our carbon dioxide levels throughout history. And as you can see throughout Earth's history of natural carbon dioxide levels ebbing and flowing, the levels still stay under this cap of around 300 parts per million. That is until we enter over here, where we start to enter the industrial age. As when we get to around the industrial age and after, we start to see factories being created and automotives being driven and deforestation occurring in mass, all things that contribute to carbon dioxide emissions. And as we continue to see these carbon dioxide levels busting through that ceiling of 300 parts per million that it originally never passed, we're seeing that climate change is not only happening, but humans are causing it to occur way faster than it used to. In fact, according to NASA, evidence has shown that our current state of warming is happening around 10 times faster than previous periods of warming following an ice age. So the issue isn't as much about climate change happening in general, it's rather about how fast it's occurring. And one of the primary issues with this rapid rate of climate change is that it's not giving different species of plants and animals, humans, or even entire ecosystems the time to adapt to it. And what happens when species can't adapt? Well, they die. I mean, according to IPBES, around 1 million plant and animal species are threatened with extinction due to climate change. According to the National Wildlife Service, some biologists estimate that around 35% of animals and plants could become extinct in the wild by 2050 because of climate change. Major crop yields are declining due to climate change, which already has and will continue to affect our agricultural industry. So yes, the topic of climate change is important. But like I said before, the issue isn't that climate change is happening. It's because of how fast it's happening. And it's because of us.